Welcome to Vlogz Automotive Podcast, a hybrid call-in talk show where you, the viewer or listener of the Gearvlogz YouTube channel, can tune in and listen to the latest in automotive news and happenings within the automotive space. I'm Mario Gear. Want to be a part of the show? It's easy. Just call our show voicemail hotline at 805-419-5129 any time of the day of the week before the following Thursday and leave a message. Or now just join us live via the Clubhouse app and come on stage and be a part of the show. This takes place every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're not already doing so, consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that thumbs up, share this out, and tell your family and friends. So sit back, crack open the cold one, and enjoy the show. Welcome. This is the something new I'm trying to integrate my podcast with Clubhouse while I read off the topics, stories today. For each story, I'll try to pin it at the top of the page that you guys can check out, or you can find a direct link to follow up on the replays in the room chats. So I'll try to do that along. So yeah, let me get a few things going here. Let me add some topics here. And okay, so got the topics done here. It looks like I'm the only one here. So I'm going to start reading off the first story. Why Ford lost billions in Q1. Obviously, this link comes from LinkedIn. Here goes the story. Ford said it lost a whopping $3.1 billion in the first quarter. The culprit, its stake in electric vehicle company Rivian, which went public in November of 2021 at a valuation of over $100 billion. Since then, however, Rivian has struggled to ramp up production, dragging down its stock price and losing billions for Ford in the process. Rivian investment aside, the automaker made $2.3 billion in the first quarter, down from the $3.9 billion last year. Facing chip shortages and manufacturing delays, Ford sold fewer vehicles in the first quarter than a year earlier, although higher prices helped offset a comparable steep decline in revenue. The company's 2022 annual outlook remained unchanged as it expects production pickup as the year progresses. Ford is working aggressively to expand electric car and truck sales with a goal of manufacturing 600,000 EVs by end of the year 2023. And then there's a little follow-up note here from Vice President of Global Forecasting of Auto Forecasting Solutions. The ongoing semiconductor shortage continues to weigh on automakers, and Ford Motor Company reported lower production and revenues because of it. The company lost almost as much this quarter as they made a year earlier, largely due to the drop in value for its Rivian investment. The Wall Street Journal, Nora Eckert, Auto Forecast Solution LLC, is quoted as saying, so there we go. Let's table this discussion. We'll come back to it when I open up the lines for anyone who wants to ask any questions and discuss these topic stories. So let's move on to our next story. So for our next story, we have mothers of Toyota take pride in working alongside their children. So this is a nice little feel-good story. So here we go. As a Toyota employee with a background in human resources, Beth Renfro had a feeling that a career at Toyota would be a good fit for her son, Nash. But as a parent, Beth didn't want to push him too hard to follow in her footsteps at Toyota Motor Manufacturing Kentucky, or Toyota Kentucky. She's quoted as saying, "I want him to come in and have his own experience," Beth says. "I tried really hard not to tell him, you should do this or you shouldn't do that. I tried to let him draw his own conclusions and make his own decisions." Luckily, Beth wasn't the only one to see her son's potential. Nash's teachers noticed his interest in welding and metal art and encouraged him to take vocational classes after he graduated high school in 2018. Nash joined Toyota's Advanced Manufacturing Technician Program, or ATM, which allowed technicians to transition into the automotive field with a 2-year degree and a year of hands-on experience. Quoted as saying, "I had teachers who motivated me and pushed me in this direction because they saw that I had interest in things I didn't necessarily see," Nash says. "I went through maintenance classes in high school, and it turned out it's something I actually love and enjoy doing every day." Beth, who has worked at Toyota Kentucky for almost 34 years, wasn't surprised that Nash took so well to the ATM program and is excited to watch him and thrive in his career on the powertrain team. Quote, "Working at Toyota has been a great journey for me," Beth says. "It's rewarding to see Nash have those same opportunities to be able to grow his career the way he wants to. That's a great feeling as a parent." So there we go on that one. The story keeps going on a few other stories if you want. Here's another one titled "The Family Affair." Donna Tomlinson has been at Toyota for almost 24 years, primarily in quality and receiving inspection at Toyota Motor Manufacturing, Indiana, or Toyota, Indiana. Today, she works alongside her husband, son Seth, and daughter Jamie. "My career has given me the chance to do things with my kids, my relationship, and life in general," Donna says. "Now I'm excited as a parent because I know what kind of company they're coming into, knowing my kids and the ambition they have and how much they're willing to learn. I think they're do good things here." Donna's son Seth Carter joined the company 6 years ago and now works in the maintenance. "I could tell how much she liked working here, and it was definitely motivation for me to apply," Seth said. "I got to ask her some questions before I came out here on things to expect." When Seth first started at Toyota, Donna said she was very excited for him and his new position. Like any parent, she's always encouraging him to keep working hard and finding opportunities to grow. Currently, Donna says she's hoping he will apply to be a group leader. Donna's daughter, Jamie Slayton, working started working at Toyota, Indiana 9 months ago in assembly on the South Thur line. Though Jamie had worked in the Toyota plant as a contractor until 2008, working in assembly was totally a new experience for her. Quote, "My mom helped me, encouraged me a lot," Jamie said. "It was tough being new, and there were days I could get discouraged, but she was there telling me, 'You got this.' It definitely helped having her in cheering me on." Donna and Jamie currently work in the same building and spend a lot of time together, including having lunch together almost every day. Donna even joked about potentially giving too much advice to Jamie. "I'm so much hands on with Jamie," Donna said, laughing. "I always just like giving her advice, reminding her to take care of her hands while they're adjust to the work. The other day, we were talking about something, and she goes, 'Mom, I got this.'" And it goes on, and you guys can read more and more about it. So, yeah, that's where we go here. Posting up the links now to the next story in the chats, and then I will edit this update. Okay, let's go to the next story. Production start of the Acura Integra signals the return of an iconic model being built for the first time in America. Marysville, Ohio. Associates at the Maryville, Ohio plant, or MAP, today heralded the return of the iconic Integra to Acura's lineup with the start of a mass production of the next generation 2023 Acura Integra Sport Compact. Honda has built Acura models in America since 1995, but this is the first time the Integra has been built in the US. With the addition of the Integra, the Acura lineup currently features 5 distinct models. also including the TLX Sport Sedan, the RDX, and the MDX Sport Utility Vehicles, and the electrified NSX Type S, all built in Ohio. Quote, "We are proud of the Maryville auto plant has been chosen to be the exclusive global production home for the 2023 Acura Integra that will play a key role in attracting the next generation of driving enthusiasts to the Acura brand," said Arjun Jararaman, plant lead at MAP. "The fact that we build all the Acura vehicles in Ohio speaks to our experienced workforce and highlights the confidence Honda has in our associates to build the quality cars and light trucks our customers love. And as a former owner of a 1990 Integra, I know the excitement this vehicle provides, and the end result of our associates' efforts is an incredibly fun to drive next generation Acura product." The 2023 Acura returns one of the brand's most iconic nameplates to the Acura lineup, delivering a premium, exhilarating driving experience and a sleek liftback design to a new generation of enthusiast drivers. A premium sport compact inspired by the fun to drive spirit of previous Integras. The 2023 model will arrive at dealers beginning in early June with a starting price of $30,800 to become the new performance gateway of Acura brand. As the only 5-door liftback in the premium sport compact segment, Integra offers sleek styling while benefiting from extended cargo flexibility enabled by the liftback body style. The new Integra is powered by a high output 200 horsepower turbocharged engine built at the Anna engine plant in Ohio, paired with either a segmented exclusive 6-speed manual or a continually variable transmission, or CVT. Integra's ultimate ultra rigid body structure and sport tuned chassis are tuned for an exhilarating driving experience. As with every Acura model, Integra benefits from Acura's advanced compatibility engineering, or ACE, body structure, which is designed for improved crash compatibility between vehicles of varying sizes, such as an SUV and a small car, and occupant protection in angled front collision, a new upper A-pillar structure, side frame, and lower firewall structure are all engineered to route crash energy around the cabin rather than through it. And we can go more and more and more about Toyota. Let's see. Here, the manufacturing the 2023 Acura Integra Sport Compact. The Maryville Auto Plant is the exclusive global provider for the next generation of the Integra. The Integra is produced at the same line as the Acura TLX Sport Sedan at the Maryville plant. MAP associates leverage their 4 decades of experience to take on several new challenges to build the all-new 2023 Acura Integra. This has included new production technologies and processes. Associates overcame a number of challenges related to the COVID pandemic to prepare for the Integra for mass production. This included members of the new model team working remotely and the inability of MAP associates to travel to Japan to collaborate on site with the R&D team. The production team overcame these challenges by utilizing video tools in the plant to live stream trial production and collaborating remotely on design changes and processes that now make it easier for associates to build Integra with a high level of quality customers expect from the Acura product. MAP has established a new interactive associate training process starting with the Integra, utilizing a virtual teaching system. The training makes the associates familiar with the product, their production processes, and the type of tools needed for their job before they see the actual product. The sleek fastback styling of the Acura Integra liftback, much different than the vertical tailgate for the Honda CR-V, also built at the MAP. The design of the Acura's liftback requires new equipment or processes in the weld, paint, and assembly areas. MAP is an industry leader in the application of laser brazing technology to join roof to the body side panels for a seamless exterior appearance and an even stronger vehicle body. For Integra, the stylish flat roof design created a new challenge compared to other products with laser brazing roofs. Acura TLX, Honda Accord, MAP's weld process applies their experience with dual beam laser technology to overcome the challenges and fulfill the Integra styling requirements. Honda installed entirely new instrument panel production equipment at MAP to create the soft and seamless instrument panel that will provide Integra customers with the sporty and personal cabin. The new process heats and stretches the material covering the instrument panel to create a clean and seamless appearance. Honda's Anna engine plant in Anna, Ohio builds the VTEC enhanced dual overhead cam 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine producing 200 horsepower and 192 foot-pounds of torque. So yeah, there we go. There we have it on that one. So obviously links all of these will be in the room chat as well as in the show notes when they get repurposed for YouTube. Okay. Adding to our next story. And I have a feeling good old Elon is not going to be happy about this next storyline. Volta Trucks confirms its U.S. market entry strategy. Volta Trucks has revealed the strategic roadmap for its entry into North America market, having already established itself as a leading European full electric commercial vehicle manufacturer and service provider. Their plan is to see the first Volta Zero vehicles operating on Los Angeles streets by the end of next year. Let's see, the full-size Volta Zero for the U.S. The introduction of the Volta truck, 100% battery electric commercial vehicles into North America will be led in 2023 by Volta Zero Class 7 truck, which is the equivalent of an existing European 16-ton truck with a dry or refrigerated cargo box. The Volta Zero is a purpose-built 100% battery electric medium-duty truck specifically designed for urban logistics. The ground-up design of the Volta Zero uses an innovative compact e-axle comprising the electric motor, transmission, and axles all in one unit, supplied by Michigan-based Meritor, or Meritor, and high voltage batteries located within the chassis rails. Their safety possibility location from California-based Proterra. Volta Trucks will initially introduce a pilot fleet of 100 Class 7 trucks in mid-2023 that will be evaluated by U.S. customers starting in Los Angeles in mid-2023, with additional cities to follow, ahead of a rollout of production vehicles in 2024. To date, Volta Trucks has built 24 road-going design verification prototypes, which are currently undergoing a rigorous and extremely extensive testing program in Europe ahead of the introduction in North America. The company expects to have already built more than 1,500 full electric Class 7 trucks for European customers. As a vehicle specifically designed for the urban logistics, the Class 7 Volta Zero will offer a modern modular battery configuration to to deliver a range of 95 to 125 miles, more than enough for downtown distribution routes. The vehicle is designed to accept both AC and DC 250 kilowatt fast charging, which delivers a full charge from empty in just over an hour. Alternatively, 1 hour of 19 kilowatt hours AC standard charging will add about 12 miles of driving range. With a commercial vehicle composed a small portion of city traffic, they have historically been involved in a disproportionate number of accidents with vulnerable road users. Without a traditional internal combustion engine, Volta Trucks alongside Astomer design reconfigured the entire driving experience to centrally mounted the driver's seat and lowered it in order to meet pedestrian and cyclists at eye level. The Volta Zero's glasshouse style cab offers a 220-degree view around the vehicle for optimum visual awareness and blind spot reduction. Thanks to the Volta Zero's innovative central driving position, drivers enter and exit the vehicle on either side, always on the sidewalk for their own safety and through sliding rather than swinging doors to also ensure safety of passing cyclists. The 33,000 pound Class 7 Volta Zero introduction will closely follow by a Class 5 vehicle of 19,500 and a Class 6 truck of 26,000, equivalent to the European 7.5 and 12-ton vehicles in 2024-2025. Class 5 and 6 Volta Zeros revealed in April 22 will bear a close visual relationship to the Class 7 vehicles. All Volta vehicles benefit from the same world-class safety standards of the Class 7 vehicle, as well as its zero-emission powertrain, eliminating not only CO2 emissions, but also harmful particulates that are cause local air qualities and health issues. The Class 5 and 6 trucks will be identical in each other from the front, with the Class 6 vehicle having a longer chassis and body and a second set of rear wheels and tires to accommodate increased vehicle payloads. So, yep, there we go on that aspect. There'll be more if you want to continue reading. The article goes on, but I want to just move on to the next story. Actually, you know what? I got enough 4 stories here to break down that I think we're pretty much good to go for today. I'll save the rest of these stories for possibly next week, and we can go from there. Here are a few videos YouTube thinks you may enjoy. Be sure to follow me on all of my socials. So, crack open a cold one, sit back, relax, and have a blessed day.